welcome to our kind of homesteading where I almost was gonna
host Sherry and Shauna. We're hosting this video.
Well, that's weird.
Because we usually say it on our podcast. We don't watch our podcast. You should watch it.
Because that's exactly what I say.
Both.
Hey guys. Anyways, Sherry,
Shauna,
and
thank you for pointing.
You're welcome. And our kind of homesteading, and today we are doing a hoof trimming video.
Woo!
Yay!
So all you people that have goats that haven't been trimming their hoofs, shame on you. They do need trimmed if you have goats and they're not on like a massive piece of land where they can, get their hooves down just naturally.
Yeah.
So you do need to be trimming them like once a month, if not once every couple months. So.
Yeah. So, and you know what's interesting? Actually, I was just thinking the other day. I trim my milking does. I trim their hooves so often. It is insane, and I still feel like I'll look at their hooves. I'm like, oh, how are your hooves that long? That is insane because I just trimmed them. My other goats, though, like the ones that I don't milk, which I have plenty of, I never trim their hooves. I'll take them out to trim their hooves. They don't need trimmed.
Well, it's also because we give our milking
yes.
cows all the oats and all this extra.
Definitely.
Like, just think of like a girl on like prenatal vitamins.
Yeah.
That's like, her nails grow all super long and they're all like luscious and stuff.
Yes.
That's like what you're doing for your goats when you're milking them and giving them those oats, which they should be getting all those extra.
Yeah, and the lactating dough and the oats. And so it makes their bodies like, my hooves are going to grow at an extraordinary rate. Yeah. So slightly annoying, but... Anyway, so today I'm going to take out Cascara and hopefully she behaves and we'll show you guys how to do it.
Yay!
Okay, sorry. Okay, so first things first, make sure you get good hoof trimmers. I don't even know what this brand is and I don't know what that says. Anyways, I'll put it in the comments or something like that. I bought a pair off Amazon and they were super, super dull and they just work like crap, and then you're not doing what you need to do with them. So anyways, make sure you get a good pair of hoof trimmers. We just bought this at our local feed store. Okay, so.
We had to take out a different goat because the other goat was being a
brat. Yeah, so this, she might be a really big, so see how she kicks like that? Because she's a bitch. Okay, there we go. All right, so you can zoom in, Shauna. Okay, so if you see her hoof right here, see how that's folding over a bit? So no. Hoof trimming is very stressful because you feel like, okay, I'm gonna stab her, right? If she's moving around. So, okay. Cut like that.
Not
okay.
Intentionally stabbing.
No, not intentionally, of course. No, but I have stabbed goats like this before, like that.
Yeah.
And just because they moved the wrong time and you're like, oh great, I just stabbed you. Okay, and
so it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but the hoof kind of folds over at points, and that's like all.
You can see, you pick all that dirt out and see how much she has right here. So that all can be trimmed.
All down to like that pad.
If she lets me. She is. Oh my God.
Out of oats.
Yeah, she is out of oats. And she's like, you're not trimming my hooves anymore.
See, Sherry can get like, that all can come down.
And even her tip right here, trim that off.
Yeah, just a little bit. Don't overly trim.
Okay, and see the white already showing? So that means I'm going to stop on that one and let her grow out just a little bit more. And then I'll come back to that in a few days. The second you see white, that's going to be, you're going to get blood pretty soon. And just keep going down her. See, this isn't white yet. And so that can be trimmed more and more. And there we go. Pick that dirt out more and more. And like that. And then I'll try, okay. This pad can also be trimmed. She doesn't really need a lot of trimming on her pad, but this can be cut just a bit. An itty bitty bit, like I said. And with hoof trimming, always important to just go little by little. Don't think you ever have to overdo it because you can always take them out in 2 more days from now and trim more. You know what I mean? You don't have to, it's not a race, so never think like,
you have to do it all at once.
Exactly, because it's better off if you
take your time.
Take your time. She's out of oats, and okay. So let me give you a question. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I wouldn't consider myself in bad shape, but you have no idea how hard that is when they don't want you to hold their leg. And she's like this the entire time, like literally trying to kick me. So I'm like holding her still, trying to clip that, and trying not to stab her or myself. So there you go. That's how you trim a difficult goat's hooves. Yes. And okay, so the oats, You can hear her eating over here. You want to give your goats oats when their hooves are being trimmed. It's an incentive to sit still, even though she's always kind of a bee. But for the ones that are well behaved, like they'll sit there forever eating oats. You know what I mean? So give them oats. It's an incentive, and then you're gonna have a nice time trimming your goats' hooves. Any questions? Let me know. arkanahomesteading@gmail.com. You can reach out to us directly, or you can get through to us by Facebook, Instagram, and comments on YouTube. Thank you so much. Bye.